The worn leather of the case felt cool against my fingertips. It wasn't anything fancy, just a simple, tarnished brass box emblazoned with a faded crest. Inside, nestled in velvet, lay the inheritance, my grandfather's pocket watch. It had been tucked away in a forgotten corner of his dusty attic, unearthed by my sister after his passing. A trinket he'd claimed was full of memories. A phrase whispered with a melancholic smile, memories I hadn't wanted, not now. Still, I wound the watch, the tiny spring clicking into life. A faint humming resonated through my hand, followed by a dizzying vertigo that pulled me into its depths. I landed hard on rough asphalt, the scent of rain-soaked concrete filling my nostrils. The buzzing in my head subsided, replaced by the panicked cries of onlookers. My gut clenched. The scene, the alleyway. It had been a year since I'd last stood here, last chased the ghost of Sarah Ellis's innocence. "Get back, detective, it's too late." Sergeant Diaz's voice, rough with fatigue, echoed in my ears. His face was grim, mirrored in my younger self's reflection. A younger me filled with the naivety and ambition I'd long abandoned. This time, though, I wasn't seeing it through the lens of youthful ignorance. I watched as my younger self, eager to prove himself, missed the minute detail, a stray thread, a fleeting shadow, the crucial evidence that would have saved Sarah. The watch became my obsession. Time and time again, I revisited that fateful night. Each loop brought a fresh layer of hell. I saw the fear in Sarah's eyes, heard the desperate thud of her dying breaths. The weight of my failure grew heavier with every rewind. It wasn't just Sarah's death that haunted me. It was the bigger picture. I remembered the whispers, the hushed conversations about the company she was investigating, Promethean Industries. They were a leviathan, their tentacles seeping into every facet of city life, twisting laws to their will. I felt like a lone fly caught in their web, desperate to escape. The watch wasn't just giving me glimpses. It was unraveling a tapestry of conspiracy. I saw coded messages hidden in innocuous documents, fleeting anxieties in the eyes of city officials, back-alley deals signed under the veil of midnight. I knew Sarah had unearthed something bigger than herself, something that threatened to swallow the city whole. Driven by guilt and a thirst for redemption, I decided to change things. To intervene this time, I sought out a seemingly insignificant detail, a hit-and-run driver, a man barely visible in the shadows, a nobody. Surely, if I could prevent his reckless act, it would send ripples through Sarah's timeline, saving her life. The watch hummed, the world blurred, and I landed in the pre-dawn stillness. I moved like a phantom, guiding witnesses away, leaving trails of distraction. Sarah-lived newspapers trumpeted her triumph. The city breathed a collective sigh of relief. I held the watch close. Bathed in an uneasy glow, I had changed things, I had saved her. Then, the world shifted. The new reality was a nightmare. Promethean Industries retaliated with chilling ferocity. They didn't just exert their immense power. They unleashed it in a tidal wave of fear and violence. News stories flickered on screens. Bombs detonated in public squares. Riots consumed the city. The mayor, a man I had glimpsed in my loops, was found murdered, blood-staining his starched white shirt. A wave of nausea crashed over me. Somewhere deep in the chaos, Sarah Ellis's voice echoed. It wasn't her triumphant laughter. It was a haunting whisper, drowned out by the screams of the city I had inadvertently condemned. "What have you done?"